How's it going, everybody? Jodian here, and welcome back to our Palworld world. Maybe. Depends. If it finishes loading. Oh, there we go. We're back with our Palworld world. Oh my gosh, that was a weird one. Anyway, so last video, um, there was a lot going on last video. Where to even start? Oh, and I'm hungry. I mean, I guess the best place to start would just be to go over what we've done, and by that we can look at the map. So we did a lot of running around, as you can see, through our first episode. We started here at the Plateau of Beginnings, and we worked our way down. We caught a couple of pals on the way. Through the Behemoth Hills, we worked our way up this direction. We kind of climbed over these mountains. This is a whole pile of hills here. There's a syndicate base right here, which we infiltrated. No, it's right here. Right here, which we infiltrated. We went through the syndicate base. We got a pal there. I think we captured. I think we freed one and captured one at that location. Then we kind of worked our way haphazardly along this cliff up here. There was a nice iron formation up here. We came across this cliff here. We did some stuff over here, collected some eggs and whatever. We saw a Chillet, which is my favorite pal. I absolutely love Chillet. I think it's such an adorable pal, and I love having Chillet as part of my team or my base, one or the other. Team is awesome, but unfortunately his use is somewhat limited, I want to say. He does have some good ice abilities, and he has some good dragon abilities that you can unlock, and of course you can load him up with that stuff. But I kind of find when I'm in a fight, unless I am in a fight directly with, a specific class of pal, or a specific grade of pal, I really don't have much luck with Chillet. Chillet is kind of like one of those pals where you love to have them on your team, but there are better ones you could have on your team. So, while I do love him, he's a great all around pal to have with you. I do find that, I don't know, in the boss battles he just kind of doesn't really hold his own. Although, I'm going to try playing around with that this time. I'm going to see if I can maybe make him a little more deadly, shall we say. Because usually I'll go in with a couple of ice abilities and maybe a dragon breath or something like that. And the freezing helps, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. And that's where the downfall is the damage side of things. Not necessarily the incapacitating side of things. Does that really well. Freezes for several seconds during a battle, which is awesome. But the damage that it does just isn't there. And that kind of hurts. Anyway, I'm going to play with that a little bit this time, maybe. Anyway, so then we went around. We ended up going pretty much through this entire red area. We ended up coming around this side. Unfortunately, I didn't grab that. I don't know why I didn't grab that beacon there, other than I didn't see it. And I didn't grab that beacon there at the church. But we were playing around on these hills. So I came across here. We went up this hill, and then we went up another hill. I think I don't know that we went up this hill. I'm pretty sure we didn't, but we went up this hill and we ended up down here and coming around this way. We got that location, and we ended up traveling a little bit through this area. No, we came. Where did we go? We came down here. Oh, we went this way. We went this way over this area, and then we came back this way. Went up here and then down here, and then we ended up crossing here, and ended up over here. I was like, what are we doing over here? We shouldn't be over here yet. And then we started heading back, but not before we came pretty far down here. I'm pretty sure we came pretty far down here because we had to come all the way back up here across this water here, and then we came up to here and over here, and we were trying to figure out where the hell the base was. We came across this guy up here, Scoot. Thankfully, he was sleeping when we ran into him. He was sitting right under a tree that has the fruits on it, where you can learn stuff. And then we came down here, crossed this bridge. We crossed about half the bridge, jumped off the side, and we sailed down over here. Then we finally made our way over to where we are now at this small settlement. So, all in all, it was a pretty good explore. We did some pretty good exploring. Unfortunately, didn't find a real good place to sit down. I kind of wanted to settle down, but I didn't really find a good spot to settle down. And I wish I would have. Because, yeah, there's a lot of places where it's hard to decide where to settle down. It really is. It's hard to decide where to settle down. There are quite a few places that are very that look very good to settle down at, but then you get there and they're just not. They're not kind of kosher. They're not. They're not very good for settling down. They are somewhat, the land is either very sloped, which isn't good for building, or the land can also be very kind of, I don't know, a little haphazard, if that's the word I want to use, a little haphazard. Um, Hard to build at. Uh, I don't know. There's a lot of ways of describing them. Um, there are a few places that are kind of in the running. Um, I mean, there's a nice flat spot even up here up by Patella. There's a spot there, but then you have to deal with Elphadron there, kind of all the time. And I mean, I know there's a place over here by Catras that might be a good spot. It's over here, I think, somewhere in there, which might be a good spot. There's a few spots down here that are kind of okay, and one of those is, I mean, you have Scoot here, but down here there's a spot where it's kind of nice. Uh, but that's not gonna. I don't think this area is gonna help us um, later in the game. And then, of course, I think there's a spot on this island here which might be okay. And I believe up here, this area, maybe a little somewhere around here. Maybe not this area because that's too close to Azra, but maybe up a little bit further. See how these open park areas? A lot of them on this island. There could be one up here that might be nice. So maybe we should check up there. Maybe I'll teleport to here and work our way up to see if there's a spot up here somewhere that could be a nice spot. I kind of want to stay central to the map. And unfortunately, the area that we're in right now, this area down here is definitely not central to the map. This is kind of the south end of the map. In order for us to be central, we have to be somewhere. I would say somewhere over here. Almost. We got our red zone here. I would say to be central on the map, we probably have to be up in this area. Which this area I think is too high level for us right now, but maybe over here would be okay. It's not going to put us perfectly center, but it'll keep us, kind of in that area. Alright, I need to feed myself here. Gotta pull out some. My inventory is full as can be. Pull out some food before I start dying here. Okay, so unfortunately it's getting close to being evening. You can tell by our little watch down there, by our temperature gauge. That thing beside our temperature gauge that has the sun in it, that's our day-night cycle, if I forgot to mention that. Right now it's showing the day is almost done. That yellow line that's going around the sun, that's showing that our day is almost done. And pretty soon we'll be into nightfall. I'm going to see if there's something up here. I think that area might be a little too high for us, but maybe not. We'll see. We shall see. And there's also... Oh, hi. Hi, Mossy. So, Mossy is a 13. We just spawned in and Mossy was standing right there. He's a 13. There's another Mossy there. These guys are 15. That guy's a 29. The 15, 11. So this could be around our area, or around our level right now. I wouldn't want to start here. I wouldn't want to build a base here when we first started, because that would have been way too low level. But level 10s and all that, we should be okay. I would think in this area. We got an alpaca that's a 16, we got another mossy that's a 10. So I think we should be okay. We'll head up this way. Looks like there might be a camp there. There's a couple of dogs, we'll go around them. We got Syndicate thugs over there. Okay, is that a Syndicate thug base? I think that's the Syndicate thug base that we ran into before. So let's go around the Dire House this way, so we don't run into any thugs. Climb this cliff here. There is something over there. Second Syndicate thug base? And we got a bronze cherry up here. That's a boss. That's gonna be this area. So let's see if we can scoot between these two areas. Maybe kind of that way. I don't want to get in the bronze cherry's face. Let's see if we can skirt this way and get a little past where the bronze cherry is. That is another Syndicate base down there. It is nice to build near Syndicate bases, because you can constantly raid them. They'll refresh every once in a while, and you can constantly raid them. You! That's my fiance's favorite pal right there, Cognito. She absolutely loves the whole Plague Doctor thing, and the Cognito's a definite representation of the Plague Doctor. It is a very cute pal. And you can only catch them at night too. They only spawn during nighttime. Okay, so we are kind of way up here. I don't know if I want to be way up here. Bronze cherry's over there. Let's see what we got here. There's more Cognitos down there. This is a fun area to have Cognitos. Okay, and we have... Oh, a loot moon. Okay. They are definitely hostile. Loot moons are 100% hostile. And that is a level 16, okay. I don't see anything over there. I mean, it's a path that goes up that way, so obviously that comes around there. And then there's another path that goes out. So there's two ways into that place, by the looks of it. But it's got a cliff face, so that's defense on one side. And then on the other side, it looks like it has a... it looks like it's enclosed on the other side too, so it might only have two egresses of entry on that, which isn't that bad for a base. Okay, I'm gonna have to drop. Oh, bless me. Sorry about that. Could not get to the mute button fast enough. That just hit me. But you know, I was talking to somebody the other day about streaming, and um, you know, there's certain things that channels do, and there's certain things that other channels do. And I'm not going to say one is right and one is wrong. I'm just going to say they're different. They appeal to different people. Um, you can have the overly processed videos where you know they have intros and outros, of course. Like everybody's got intros and outros, but you know they're overly edited. They have cuts in their play, their gameplay. There'll be cuts in the gameplay. There'll be over edited videos. You know, they'll be like 20 minutes long, showing you 5 hours of playtime. That kind of stuff. For me, that's not my style. I'm not a fan of that. Never have been. Although I do watch it. I shouldn't say I'm not a fan of it. I do watch videos with people who do that kind of stuff. And I enjoy their videos. I enjoy their videos a lot. So I'm not knocking it by any means, or in any way. I'm not knocking it. But that's not my style. That's not my style of doing a video. My style of doing a video is to be open and honest, to be basically, I guess if I had to pick a word, it would be unplugged. To be unplugged. So everything that I go through on these videos is basically as it's played. There's no kind of going back and redoing it. It is as you see it played. And there's a lot of people that like that. There's a lot of people who want to see it like that. They'll sometimes they'll watch it in 2 times speed or whatever, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You want to watch me in 2 times, 3 times speed, whatever, make me sound like a chipmunk? I don't care. That's the way you enjoy my videos. That's the way you enjoy my videos. Some people don't have 2 hours to sit around, but they still want to see everything that happens. So, yeah, definitely. If that's your thing, then that's your thing, and more power to you, honestly. But that is the way I like to do videos. I like to do long format videos so that my players get to see, or my viewers, I should say, get to see everything that happens. I don't want to have to go through and pick and choose what my players or what my viewers see, because I wouldn't want to basically go through and pick and choose for them. I'm not going to assume what people are going to like and not like. I don't feel I have that capability of saying, okay, this is a scene that somebody likes, this is a scene that somebody doesn't like, because I feel that they're all relevant. When I do a video, I feel like every part of the video is relevant to somebody. There's somebody out there who's going to enjoy that. There's somebody out there who's going to enjoy me running around, doing practically nothing other than exploring. And there's going to be somebody who's going to enjoy me coming to a syndicate base and freeing a creature because I'm looking at it and going, damn, I like that. So you're going to have people on both sides of that fence. And my goal is to not short anybody. I want everybody to have whatever experience they want to have. Come on, buddy. I got you. Come on back, Nox. You did good distracting, buddy. Let's get out of here. Now the deer can distract. We're going to sneak over here, and we're going to try and hopefully swim to the other side here. Okay, pull him back now. I just needed him to distract. I don't need him to damage or kill. Odds are he wouldn't be able to anyways. Just needed him to distract long enough for me to get the hell out of there. But anyways, yeah, so that's why I do these long format videos. I don't want to basically throw any of my viewers under the bus and say, oh, well, that's not going to be interesting to people. you know, kind of get rid of all the exploration, get rid of all the running around, because that there are people out there who like that. There's people out there who want to see, you know, every little nook and cranny that I get into. And there's people that don't. And if you're one of the ones that don't, that's why there's a fast forward button. That's why you can set the speed to 2 times, 3 times, or whatever. That's what they make that option for. So I will continue to do my long format videos because that is basically what my channel's about. My little modest channel. And also, the individual that I was talking to, they have over 50,000 subscribers. And I was talking to them about that. I was like, how'd you get so many subscribers? He's just like, well, I just was consistent. They just come to see my videos. The content, they like the content. Not all of them stick around. Like, he's got 50,000 subscribers, but he doesn't have that many people actually staying to watch all of his videos. You know, maybe one of his videos grabbed somebody's attention and they subscribed, or maybe, you know, 2 or 3 videos somebody liked, or maybe they liked the series for a specific game that he was playing and they decided to subscribe and just didn't unsubscribe after that. So what he basically said to me is he says, don't get hung up on the subscriber count. Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch the subscriber count go up, but don't get hung up on it. Interactions is more important than subscribers. If you have like 1 person or 2 people that come onto your videos and they say, hey, great video, really enjoy that, or if you get some feedback like, oh, maybe you should try this, it might make your life a little easier, that is more engaging. That'll bring a smile to a curator's face more than 50,000 likes. It will. It really will. Likes. It takes 2 seconds for somebody to like. It takes 5 to 10 minutes for somebody to sit down and write a post, think about what they want to write, and then write it. What are you? Tartantris. Wow. We are not going to mess with you. You're going to kick our ass. But yeah, that's basically what that individual said to me. And I'm not going to give out his name because I didn't ask him if I could talk about him. So I'm not going to give out his name or anything like that. But other than to say he's got about 50,000 subscribers, a little more than 50,000 subscribers. And I was just in a conversation with him, just shooting the shit about making videos and what we enjoy about it. He does short content. He does a lot of cutting and editing and all that. And my basic question to him, which got the whole thing started, was, how the hell do you have time for that? Like, I do a 3-hour video. I can only imagine how long it would take me to go through, watch the video, trim out a bunch of it that I would consider, you know, not important or not interesting, shall we say. And then you got to make the video. Then you got to process the video. And then after you process the video, you have to... the processing of the video takes time. And then after you process the video, you have to watch it again to make sure all your edits, you know, went through properly, and you didn't end up with any issues like a sentence dropping in the middle of, like, a, you know, like, say you're talking, all of a sudden a sentence just drops to another scene, kind of mid-sentence or something like that, or even at the end of the sentence if it feels too short, like you cut it off or something. You know, I would not have time to do that. I honestly wouldn't. I barely have enough time to do these videos. I mean, I get a couple hours to do the video, but something like that, it's, even though their videos like 20 minutes, say they have a 20-minute video that they upload, they were still playing for over 2 hours. It doesn't change the fact that they were playing all that time. You just didn't see it. You didn't get to see it. So, you know, for me going through 2 hours worth of video, or for me recording 2 hours of video, and then going through that 2 hours of video to trim it out, that's a hell of a lot of work. And I mean, props to them for doing that. I gotta give them props, because my way is so much easier. There's so much less effort to it. All I really have to do is make sure that everything works. And if something doesn't work, then I have to, you know, kind of figure out, okay, what do I do now? For example, the one Minecraft video that I did where my voice audio cut out for about 10 minutes. My voice and game were somehow muted for about 10 minutes. And I was talking away and stuff was going on, and it was just, for the viewer, it was 10 minutes of silence. And I had to figure out, after the fact, well, how the hell do I fix that? Yeah, you can't really fix it. So what I did was I did some vocal commentary over top of it until the game audio kicked back in, or until the recording audio kicked back in. So I mean, even then, I had to do some editing, and that editing took a lot of effort. Oh, there's my buddy, one of my buddies. You are so. I like you guys. You guys are so awesome. I want to be your friend, but you constantly run away. You're so fast, I can't keep up with you. Those are mimics. They look like a chest, but they're actually a dog. Well, they're a dog chest. But they are very fast. They're extremely efficient at collecting items. So if you have them running around your base collecting items for you, it's super efficient. I'm trying to figure out here where I should build. I had a few locations kind of thought out. Just looking at the map. I looked at the map before I came and hopped back on, and I kind of looked at a couple of locations, but you know, those locations don't really seem to be panning out. I kind of wanted to be in this area, even though this area is much higher level than I am. But I think maybe if I could find somewhere even over here, maybe I would still be central. I kind of want to be more central to the map, because it's a pain in the ass when you're not central to the map. You're jumping all over the place, which isn't really. I don't even know why I'm saying that, because you can fast travel pretty much to anywhere on the map. Lasso. Where the hell's Lasso? Oh shit, there you are. Okay, well. You pretty much fast travel anywhere on the map. So that's not a big deal, but I still wanted to get someplace that's kind of central. Now that kind of looks promising, as long as there's nothing over there. That kind of looks promising. But like I said, I gotta figure out what's over there first. I have no idea what's over there. There could be a syndicate base somewhere over there. Like, I do see smoke rising, so there could be a syndicate base over there, and I'm just gonna kind of wander into it. But there's a cave down there. Look at that. That's neat. There's an egg. My inventory wasn't already full. But right across the way here kind of looks... It looks kind of flat, which is good. I'm not seeing any metal stones, unless that's one right there, maybe. Doesn't look that bad. I don't know if I can get across here. I might have to go down to the... Oh, there's a lift monk. And there's another lift monk. Two in the one spot. Look at that. And that cave looks interesting too. I wonder what's in that cave. Famous last words. I wonder what's in that cave. death and destruction. Alright, let's jump over the lift monk over here. We'll take a quick peek in the cave. We are gonna hit the water. Oh, don't even tell me you can't climb out here. That'd be stupid. Are you serious? I can't climb out here? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Oh, wait, there's a spot. There's a spot. I just have to get enough standing up so that I can get my stamina rebuilt. Come on. There's a spot right there. What is going on? Ugh. I am gonna die because I can't get out of this little frickin'... You gotta be kidding me. This is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous. So I have to spawn way back here. You can see where I died. I have to spawn way back here. And then I'll use the teleporter here to get close as I can, which is going to be here. Hopefully I don't die spawning in here. Okay, we're good. Alright, so our corpse is going to be just over this hill. I'm going to have to make sure I got enough friggin' health left over to, or stamina left over to climb out of the friggin' water. Because that was just stupid. There's no way I shouldn't have been able to climb out of the water there. Here's my bag of goodies. Grab it. Yeah, there's no reason why I shouldn't have been able to climb out over there. I have plenty of weight capability. I'm gonna do that again, but I'm gonna use my stamina in a different way. I'm gonna just parachute down to there and then swim across, because swimming actually uses less stamina than gliding does. Little teeny tiny edge to climb. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Alright, let's take a peek in this cave. Sometimes areas like this will have little hidden treasures, like a tree or something. Let's just take a quick peek in here. Let's see what we got. Do we have anything? Nope, not really. Wow. That's kinda... It's mappy glitchy in here. It's very mappy glitchy in here. Nice little fishing spot. We got a couple of shinies. Not really anything other than that. Okay, so over here we have... That could be an interesting spot if there's nothing there. Have to see if there's something there. Ah! Inventory's full of silver key drops. That's when you start thinking about what you can throw away. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay, we got a level 14 Cremus over here, so we're still in our level, 14 or 10 to 15. I'm thinking area, or it could even possibly be a 15 to 20 area. So I'm thinking that spot's going to be just up here, on top of this ridge. Okay. What do we got up here? We got some sweet and some sweetbus. Not a bad little spot here. I want to take a look and see what kind of access there is. Looks like we have a giant fall off the back. There's nothing here. Wouldn't need to build a wall there. Deep bamboo thicket. Did it say bamboo? I'm not seeing bamboo anywhere. No bamboo whatsoever. These are not bamboo trees. Okay, so it looks like there's just one way in. Right here. Everything else is walled up. Wall here, so this is all walled up. And then around the back. This would be a nice spot. I'm assuming nothing's going to spawn here. With monk effigy on the top. There's a single iron node. So I mean, it's not really the best iron location I could pick, but it does look heavily defendable. Looks like I'd only have to set up defense on the one side, on that one entrance, which would leave the rest of the base just open. I kind of like that thought. Kind of like that thought. So, how about we set up our PAL box, like, maybe here? I think of how big this is going to spread. Well, we'll build it here and see what happens. See where our ring is from here. We might have to move it. We'll see where the ring is from here. Kind of wish you could like temporarily place it, so you could see where the border is. Okay, it's definitely got to come more this way. It's got to come more this way. So maybe we'll put it kind of more here-ish. How much is that going to pull from over there? Kind of a little ways, but not much. Alright, so let's pick this guy back up. And we'll put him back down. What, more. Oh, you can see the ring. Okay. You can see the ring. So in order to get that entrance... Maybe I don't want to be right on top of that entrance. Maybe I want to be kind of close to it, but not on top of it. Something more like that. Maybe something more like that. it still keeps our border kind of by the entrance here, without actually moving too far away from the back wall, or the back border. So I think this will be okay. How far are we off this side? Not very. Not very far off the side. Okay, I think that's going to be a good spot for it. Now, we need to get a few things established. We're going to need farms. We're going to need food. We're going to need storage. Okay. Let's start working on the base first off. So the base is going to be back here. I'm going to build it on this rise. Just because it's going to be easier to build the wooden structures up over back here, where I don't have to, or where I can build flat platforms. So if I put these back here on flat platforms, then I'm not going to have to worry about them over there. And I'll have a nice flat location here, like so. Here with a tree. Alrighty. I don't think I want to go that way. I'll just keep going out this way. Overlaps with another object. Oh, the rock? No. Can't be the rock. Is it the rock? I put a flat piece in this, yeah, it's the rock. Okay. Another foundation piece. Up here. Okay. That goes right to the edge of the base here. Right to the edge of the cliff, shall we say. And to the edge of the base. That's not yet outside. Which, I like that idea. If you build outside, they'll deteriorate. That is not outside. Okay. And then we'll build some stairs down. But of course we got to build stairs up first because of, I don't know, it's just the way the game likes it. You got to build the stairs up before you can build stairs down. Then you can take out your stairs up. Suddenly it works. Don't ask me why, I don't know. Okay, so we are going to start with a few chests here, which I need more wood for. Let's go hack down this tree that's in the middle of our floor. Choppy choppy. Okay. Then we will build wooden chest. Let's put a couple over here for now to store some things in. Can't put a couple because I don't have the wood to put a couple. We'll put one. Alright, we got one built. We need more wood. Which is kind of funny because at the start when you're building your base, you need all this wood. You're always out of wood. Never fails. And then once you finally have the lumber farm, you end up with more wood than you can possibly imagine. You have like 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 wood just sitting there doing nothing. And you're like, what do I do? What do I do with all this wood? Excuse me. You're sitting there like, what do I do with all this wood? I don't know what to do with all this wood. So here, you can see we can set stuff. So I'll turn this one onto wood. This one here will be for stone. And I guess ores. We'll put ore in it as well. For now, anyway. So in this one here, go to our chest settings, uncheck all. We'll go stone, ores, and ingots. And then this one will basically put everything else, even though there's definitely not room in it for anything else. These chests are so small. So we're going to uncheck the ores, uncheck the ingots. Everything that we've checked, we're going to uncheck. So all that stuff we're going to uncheck. And yeah, you can tell just by looking at it, we don't have the room. there's no room for that. Alright. So our PAL base, you can see we start with the ability to have one PAL in our base. And then it grows from there, basically. We're going to put Lift Monk in. Lift Monk is kind of an all-round. He does logging, he does planting, does all kinds of stuff. So we're going to bring in Lift Monk. Eat any food. Well, we're going to have to, because we're going to starve here. Alright. Now, we're going to need a PAL bed, which is wood and fiber. So, I'm glad Lift Monk's out there getting some wood for us. Although he can't do it all himself. He's got no one to help carry the stuff around right now. It's just him. So what we're going to have to do is upgrade our base. You can see we built a wooden chest, we deployed a PAL, so we can base upgrade. Now we have to build a primitive workbench and build a shoddy bed in order to upgrade our base again. So every time we upgrade our base, we get another PAL slot. Up to 15 slots, I believe it is. That's where it kind of maxes out. So we can keep putting PALs in to help out. Really what I need right now is somebody who can carry stuff. So, I don't really want to get them stuck doing other stuff. I want them just to carry stuff. So right now I have to look for a PAL who's good at carrying stuff, but isn't going to get stuck doing anything else. And this guy looks like he's pretty much, Daydream looks pretty much on it. He'll help me build. He'll help me build, but he'll also carry the wood. So when I go to build something, he'll probably stop and help me build it. And did that magically end up over here? It did. I figured as much. I figured it would. Okay, let's drop the stone and anything else that'll go in here. I don't think anything else will go in here other than that. That's pretty much the only thing. Yeah. Okay. Everything will go into this box, but I don't want to put everything in this box, so I'm just going to put some of the stuff that is... Oh, shit. Some of the stuff that's taking up space in my inventory that I really don't need in my inventory. What did I put it? Oh. Okay, sort. There we go. And then that helps me with my inventory. It opens up a little more space here. And then I'll build another bed. I need to build them a bed before I do anything else. So let's get some wood going here. Like I said, when you start off, wood is like one of those things where you never have enough of. Wood and stone. And then as soon as you start getting your base going, and you have the farms for those, and you have enough PALs for those, They just kind of fire together. Everything just flies from there. I'm going to put our shoddy bed just over here. I don't really need it. I mean, it speeds the night along, but I really don't need it. So you can see both of them want to come and help. So they're going to stop everything they're doing and come and help. That's one of the downsides of having helpers. You just want them. You want them to keep their job going. You want them to keep doing their job, but they're going to stop and they're going to help me build every time. Every time I stop and work on something. Get some more. We need a bed for every pal that we have at the base. Not every pal that we have in our inventory, like our base inventory, just every pal that's actively working at the base. So if we have 2 pals working at the base, we have to have 2 beds. Otherwise they'll start to get stressed out and then they won't want to work, and then you're in a whole mess. Alright. I don't mind these Swedes running around my base. They're not going to cause any harm here. I'm just going to run around being all cute. Okay. Oh, until a dog runs in. We'll probably have to whoop its ass. Excuse me, sir. Or madam. You mind getting the hell out of my base? This is what happens when something enters a base that shouldn't be in the base. It gets its ass handed to it by pretty much everything that's in the base. I can't even turn around, I can't even find it. It's getting knocked around so much. Alright, you guys, back to work. Good job, LaFleur. Okay, so we'll put that stuff in there. We're going to capture 5 land balls, that's our next thing. And we can do that pretty easily. But we're gonna work a little more on our base here before we go do anything like that. So besides, besides having a place to sleep, our guys also need a place to eat. So we'll put that down right here, maybe. Maybe we'll just put it right here. Build that there. So this will be where any of the base pals, where they go to eat. We're going to put our berries in there for now. Which leaves me with no food, which is not a good deal. That's actually a pretty shit deal. So, let's see what we need to upgrade our base. We need a primitive workbench. Oh, we haven't built the workbench yet. Shit. Should have thought of that a long time ago. Should have been the first thing I put down. Well, one of the first things. Okay, so we'll drop our workbench here. Are you serious right now? Why would you build facing away? Boy. Okay. So we got the workbench done. That means we can expand our pal base a little more. Now we can put in 3 pals. We need to build another bed. That gives us our next upgrade. So let's build another bed. And you know what? While we're at it, we should probably build 2. We just don't have the material for 2. But we should build 2. Because this is going to get us to This one bed is going to get us our next upgrade, which will be 4 pals. So we'll need a 4th bed. I'm just going to wait until we got a little bit more wood here. Like that's... I guess they need that much gap between them. No, they need a little more gap than that. Jeez. Alright. Wait until you have enough to build the both beds, because then I'm not messing around. I could just place one and place the other, instead of having to reopen the window and everything, line them all up again. Come on, get to that 20. 17. You can only carry one at a time. Come on, buddy. What are you doing over there? What are you doing? 18. Are you serious? You can only carry one at a time? Let me give you a hand there. Liftmonk's going to have that entire forest down by the time you do something over here. You need some help carrying stuff, obviously. Alright, straw bed. Let's line these up. There we go. 2 more straw beds. Alright. And we got 4 straw beds for the 4 pals we're going to have in the base. And that will continue to expand, and expand, and expand, and expand. Until we have a total of 15 in the base. That's as high as you can go. Whoops. V. Upgrade. There we go. That's going to be the max you can have. Liftmonk, you are a terror to the forest. Look at this. Liftmonk, I'm going to have to take you off of tree cutting duty, man. You are a menace. Okay. Oh, I am seriously going to have to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go into my thing here, where you can see my levels. I got a whole pile of technology points. Haven't used them, so we're going to have to use some. So I want a pal gear workbench. I want a statue of power. I want the logging site. I want the stone pit. Okay, I want the crusher, because that's a production machine. I want the tropical and the tundra outfits. Even though I could probably find those, I shouldn't really have to unlock those. I do want the furnace and the metal tools. I also want the high quality workbench. I want nails, because that's a production item as well. Feathered hat, that's armor. The wooden gate, which I'm surprised we're at the wooden gate already. Honestly. What else am I looking for here? Should be a podium, but I don't see it yet. Oh, I need the hot spring. That's what keeps them from getting grumpy. Where is the podium? Oh, it's here. It's level 14. Okay. So once I get to level 14, I can get the podium, and then I can start telling the pals what they can and can't do, or what they should and shouldn't do. Right now, they're pretty much open assignment. They can do whatever they want. And that makes for a very chaotic base. I need more stone. Alright, so let's hop into our pal box here. Let's see what else we got here to help out. Excuse me. We got Lamball, which is a carrier. I definitely wanted a Lamball at the base. Lamball's not going to be much of a help as a carrier, though, because he's going to be off doing other things. And the T-Fant I'm going to need for watering once we get some water going. Or once we get a garden going. So let's bring in T-Fant. Because gardening is going to be the next thing on my list here of stuff we get going. Just need rocks for the first garden. Lift monk, man. Here. You ever heard of the problem of deforestation over there, buddy? pretty sure that we're talking about you. Alright, so place that there. Crafting it up. Excuse me. And hopefully Liftmonk will get to planting it right away. There you go, buddy. Okay, let's get some food. Get some food in this base. Excuse me. Alright. This is also where you sort out your own team, by the way. As you can tell. You can put your, you can edit your team here. You can take people out and you put people in. So my team at present is going to consist of, you're like my Jolt Hog. He's a friggin' beast. He's got 3 attacks already. Alright. We'll put you in. We'll put you in. We'll put you in. I want you in. You are brittle. Darn. You're a vampiric. Double darn. Okay. I got 2 fire guys. So I'll put you in. What am I running now? I'm running a normal, an electric, a water, flame. I don't have a dark or a... I mean, I guess I could put you in. Alright. We'll go with that for now, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with that team for now. Until I get some more of the guys that I actually want on it. T-Font, you're so cute. Okay, so we got berries growing. We got beds made. What's the next thing it wanted me to do here? Build a campfire. Oh, yes. So we're going to actually have to cook shit. So, let's place our campfire here, just for now. Have to be careful, because you can burn yourself in the campfire. So that might not have been the smartest place to put it. Yeah, let me rethink that. Because their beds are right there, And they're gonna come running down the stairs. Ah, it's not a good place for it to be. Okay, let's put it over here so it's more out of the way. So they're not gonna actually run over it. That would be bad. Alright. Mission complete. Palgrox upgrade available. Alright. Maximum number of bases, maximum number of working pals? 5. So we're gonna need another bed. Gonna need another bed. Might as well put down 2 while we're at it. Always build 2, at least 2, because that way it keeps them in line. I wish we could do something else, T-Font, because you're just wasting my time now. You can carry stuff and mine. Let's bring Depresso in. Depresso's hilarious when he's mining. Watch this. Watch this. Look what. Yep. He's like, this is the way we break our stone. Oh gosh, that's funny. So underwhelmed. So underwhelmed. Like, I just don't want to do this. I do not want to do this. Let's get a couple more storage boxes in here. We're going to need way more than this, but I don't know. Storage boxes are definitely a thing. They're definitely a thing. So these are enhancements, eggs, and skill fruits. Okay. Gotta shut everything off on these. So this one here, uncheck all. It's skill fruits, enchantment items, and what was the other thing I had in here? Enchantment items, pal eggs. Pal eggs. Okay. This one here we'll toss pal materials, I guess. Call it pal materials. These glands and these souls. Those are also PAL materials. And I believe these are also PAL materials. Yes, they are. That chest is full. And I don't think we've run out of PAL materials yet. So we'll probably put PAL materials in this one too. And over here we'll put, I guess, ammo. Weapons, armor, and ammo. I got some of that on me too. And I still got medicine, I still got seeds, I still got keys. Like, you need a hell of a lot of boxes. Okay, let's see what we got. How's our food been doing? 23, huh? The rest in there. I don't know what to do with the seeds. The seeds are also considered PAL materials. Guess I'll put them in there. Alright, tech. Tech. We got our pal bench. Our saddle is next. Of course, we need ingots and stuff for that, so we better build ourselves a furnace here. We can't because we're out of stone and wood. We need more stone, more wood. Statue of Power. That is... I keep hearing a flying bird. Is that you? I wonder if Daedrum sounds like a flying bird, even though she doesn't have wings. Yeah, maybe I'll put you there. Might move you later, but kind of looks like it belongs. Like it was there before the base was there. So this is where you enhance your stats. So you can use the Lift Monk effigies to increase your capture power. So the first one costs 1, next one costs 4, next one costs 7, and so on and so forth. But it increases your capture power. And then you can also enhance your pals here if you collect this stuff. So like this deer, for example. See how I have 8, 0, 0, 0, 0, you know. So I can actually use those to enhance his stats. You can see it go all the way up to the max, which is 4. And it's best to do this all at once, because if you have the orange ones, you can see the pal souls consumed. It just keeps climbing right out the window. It's not required 3. It's required 3 to go to the next step. So you see it jumps up 3, 3, 3, and then 4. So, yeah. Don't think that going up here is like, oh, now I can only use, or now I only need pink. Oh, now I only need yellow. No, now I only need orange. No, you still need them all. That's the mistake a lot of people make, is they think that, oh, just because I go way up here, it just means I need to use an orange. No, you still have to use them all. They add up. So that's how you can enhance your pals, to give them better stats. Definitely worth doing. I don't know what Tifon's doing over there. Here he comes. That's why you get the crusher and whatnot, because they're also water-based stuff. So when you set the crusher to crush some stones, then you'll have something to do. You do sound like wings, even though you're not a flyer. Is that your ears that are flapping? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. It's kind of bugging me. Okay, did I put a fire guy in the base? I don't think I did. No, I have no fire guy in the base yet. We're gonna need a fire guy in the base. That's our next upgrade, is to put a fire guy in the base. Build a PAL gear workbench. I don't think we're a high enough level for that yet. Or wait, yes we are. PAL gear workbench. I just don't think we can afford one right yet. We need more wood and 2 cloth. You're happy. Okay, now... if I put down the ranch, what's going to happen? But what is Lift Monk up to? I should say, where was Lift Monk up to? I feel like there's a whole bunch of logs sitting around, gathering rot. Where was you, Lift Monk? Did you cut down some more trees that I don't know about? Yes, you sure did. Look at you. You're a menace. Oh, even over here. You're a menace. Sorry, guys, I just need to borrow that wood. Don't mean to wake you up. Okay, I think he cleared all the wood that was inside the base. I think he's done clearing all the wood that was inside the base. Crazy. Crazy little guy. Alright, so we can build a ranch now. Or we can build the... now we can't build a workbench yet. We need 2 cloth to build a workbench. Let us get 2 cloth. I think we have the ability to make 2. No, we can make 1. Shit. We can only make 1, guys. We can only make 1. Do we have 1? We have none. What that means? That means we need the ranch. Okay, where are we going to put it? Let's put it right here for now. Seems like a good spot for it. Boom. Good thing about Daedrum and Depresso is they are night owls. And apparently so is Tifon. Because Tifon's not getting in bed. Which is kind of weird. I thought I didn't think Tifon was a night owl. Are you actually putting in work, buddy, or are you just... what are you doing? Depresso's just like tap, 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 tap. Meanwhile, over here, Daedrum's like, yeah! Get that done! Just hammering her little heart out. Get her done. That's funny. Bam. Ranch done. Alright, now, I think the land ball is the only guy we have that's got a ranch thing on him. At least I hope he is. Oh boy. Because if he ain't, we're going to lose a lot of guys to the ranch. So hopefully he's the only one with a ranch. By the looks of it, he is. Doesn't look like Lithmonk's got a ranch. Doesn't look like any of them got a ranch. Just okay, it's just gonna be him. Okay, well, Lamball is grazing. Get some, not wheat. Get some. Come on, words. Oh, the press is working over there. Not wheat. That's the word I'm looking for. Wool. Wool is the word I'm looking for. Cheapers. Get some wool. There we go. We got a wool. Huzzah! Although I think you need 2. I think you need 2 wool to make things happen. So we have 3 now. You guys are gonna have to excuse me, because thank you. Nice. Recovery meds. Where'd King Spee go? This little guy's heading up the hill. Where'd King go? King took off. Sorry, bud. Missed him. Get in there. Got it. Nice. The other one will take out. Oh, sweep is coming. Oh, he's pissed at me. He's pissed at me. Kick his ass, Mossy. You missed. He's a frosty type. I do have a fire type. His ass. Woo! Ow. That tickled. Come on, I know he's a level 18, but we got this. We got this. We got this. Oh shit. Nice! Good job. Good job, little Sandbell. Oh, you don't have to do that. Damn. Yeah, I don't have any. I have a spot for sweet hair in there. Put it in there. I don't have a spot for medicine. Oh, God. What am I going to do with all the medicine? I keep the keys on me. Schematics, too. Ugh. So many inventory boxes needed. Anyway, let's get to making the two cloth that we needed. Production of that. Watch me forget what I actually needed them for. And what did I need them for? What was I building? What was I building? Was not storage. Not there. No. 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 What was I building? Oh, the workbench. Aha, yes. Hell yeah, workbench. Son of a gun. Put it over here, I guess. So much nicer if I had walls and stuff, but that is not the base I built. Oh boy. Taking our time. Okay. Workbench built. Pressure stone pit and logging site. Those were next on my list anyway. Flambell. You are... Damn. I don't want you going into the... You are just fire, and you are everything that I need except ranching. I don't want you to go into the ranch. If I put you in, you're going to go straight to the ranch. You're going to go straight to the ranch, and I do not want you in the ranch. What am I gonna do with you? Can't control that yet. So we'll have to do you for now. Ugh. I need some more wood for the furnace. Oh shit. Let me guess, Lift Monk. Lift Monk, my man. You're tree crazy. You are absolutely tree crazy. Make sure there ain't a tree within 2 miles. Alright, let's build the forge. Put it right here. Oh, maybe I'll put it over here. Since they'll be doing the campfire at the same time, might as well put the forge. Alright, so we got the forge. We also need the crusher, which needs more wood, of course. And then we need the farms. Yeah, put the crusher here. Something like that. Alright, you guys build that. I'll come over here before that rock comes back. Finish our floor. You appear to be in a pissy mood. Too much noise, too much sun, too much what? You don't like it? We build you a little enclosure here. A little house for all the pals to sleep in. I don't get to sleep in it because, of course, I'm an outsider. I live outside. Overlaps with another object. That's outside of the base. That also overlaps with another object, though. Is it the bed that's overlapping with? Could be. Let's see. Put a wooden wall and window, maybe? Maybe. That'll go there. There we go. And then we'll put a regular wooden wall. Nope, that overlaps with another object. Another object there that it overlaps with. Does not like it. Oops. Does not like it. I don't know what's there, but whatever it is, it doesn't like it. I don't see anything here. Can't break the rock. Whatever it is, doesn't like it. All right. There we go. And we got a roof. Should improve Depresso's mood. Oh yes. Can't do this properly because the walls don't go right. To actually put the roof on the outside before you can put the roof on the top, which is weird. But that's the way it has you do it. It doesn't know any other way. Yep. Good job, Liftmont. Hmm. Whoops. Do that first? No. That didn't work. Oh, wait. Yes, it did. There we go. Get rid of that. Alright, there. Now we got a little house that you guys can sleep in now. I'll throw my bed in the corner, I guess. Where's my bed? Shoddy bed. Can't make it. I don't have enough wood to make my bed. Lift Monk's still tearing down trees. Oh my god, Liftmark. You're a menace. You're an absolute menace. Yeah, I can make it now. Alright, let's get a little... Let's get my bed made again. My shoddy bed. Shoddy. Just gonna put it by the window here. If I have to, I can make pile beds come all the way down here and put a couple behind. If I have to. Okay. Still not gained any levels. I gotta go out and get some levels. So let's up our stamina to 150. Let's bring our health up to 600. That in there. I'm out of food. My health is gonna start dropping. Already has started dropping. Alright. So I'm going to queue up the ingots that we have, which isn't many. But we'll queue those up. So it at least makes ingots. Presto over here chewing through rocks, not paying any attention to that friggin' ore over there. Okay, let's take our team and let's go do some work. I'm gonna swap this out anyway. Even though she's gonna instantly go over there. I knew it. Come with. Come with. Here, your job is up here right now. Your job is up here at the moment. No, no, God. I mean, no work in the immediate vicinity. There's a ridiculous amount of work in the immediate vicinity. Oh, except I gotta go here, and I gotta go allow transport by pals, so the pals can transport them. And I don't think I did that to this one either. Excuse you. I gotta go here, allow transport by pals. Start production. Okay. So yeah, she's gonna sit over there and wander around the booth, so to speak. So we gotta go get some pals stuff done. We gotta go take on some pals. We gotta go level up some pals, level ourselves up. First thing we gotta do is capture those 5 land balls, because that'll give us some XP. Well, I guess another 3 land balls. So we will fast travel back to the start. That's where the land balls were. Okay, now we gotta find land balls, which are gonna be marked on our screen here. So we've leveled up our capturing. Let's see how much. It gives us the 39, which wasn't really. That's not really much of a difference. But I do believe our bonus kicks in after we hit them. Yeah, that's an instant 100. instant 100. And we got one more we got to capture. There you are. And instant 100. Nice. And my weapon's damaged. Awesome. Now it wants me to mine palladium. Equipped a common shield. Common shield. We have a common shield. Oh, I know what it means. Gotta go make a shield. Must go craft unshield. Back to this. I think our base is in a pretty good spot. Okay. What is she even doing in here? What's she dropping? Okay, I don't even know what you're dropping. Oh, you're dropping flame organs? The last thing I need. Glenville, sweetie, I need you out of there. Oh, I don't have any unlocked recipes yet. Okay, the shield needs what? I need more wood. Obviously. I mean, that's just to be expected. Come over here, buddy. He likes the music. Total fan. Metal, grunge, you name it. He's a fan. Look at him. Good job getting her done, buddy. Good job getting her done. Alright. That was a waste of a ball. Alright, shield. Who can help me here? Les Punk, can you help me, bud? Apparently you can. You're not going to. Or are you? What are you doing? Oh, you're going to work on the berries. I mean, that is a worthwhile cause as well. Okay, equipped. Use the parachute. There we go. Capture any 30 pals. I'm at 26. Did I level up? I think I leveled up. It doesn't really. It doesn't really give you any kind of major notice when you level up. It just kind of don't like that. Okay, I can get my saddle for my deer. I get my pelt armor. I get my medieval workbench. And I can get the meat cleaver, which nobody wants me to get. You do not want me to get the meat cleaver. Okay. We're going to have to go get some ancient points. Ancient tech points. There's a few ways to get those. Most commonly is to go after some of the world bosses. 10 ingots, huh? You're not really fit for this, but whatever. You can carry me while I'm out here. I actually think I know any of my guys are good for this. I don't think you have a... you have no mining. You are a light bulb though, so that's good. Apparently you can cut down trees. I don't think you work on ore. Nope, you do trees. We're gonna be knocking down trees. I think the light bulb was better. Just so I could see what the hell was going on. We're getting through it. Oh, now my weapon's damaged. Dang it. Gotta make their weapon repair table. And I need a fire guy who's not going to spend all their time in the damn thing. So, we're swapping you out again. Because you're not getting anything done. Actually, you know what? That was kind of silly. What I actually should do is bring out Foxbarks up here. Then he'll get to it. Well, I'm here at the base. Okay, I also need the power repair bench. This guy. I shouldn't say power repair bench, it's just plain old repair bench. So we'll build it right here. Take you down, build you over here. Right beside it. There we go. Alright. Let's see if I can repair my stuff. Need wood for that. Need a little wood and stone for that. Repair that. No, armor's dead. Need cloth for my armor. Need a cloth to fix my armor. So we got that done. My armor is pretty much toast. There we go. Good lord. So we need a stone pit, we need a logging site. I need to get level 14 so I can unlock that thing, so I can tell people what to do. Alright. Let's head out and see the world. Come on, Foxbark, you're with me this time, buddy. I needed ingots and I think it was leather for the leather I needed for the saddle. Horns. I need 1 horn and 10 ingots. 1 more horn. Gotta go find something with a horn. That's just some bleeding through. Salt with a horn. You guys don't have horns. Who's got a horn? Grumos. Grumos does not have a horn. There's shit going on that hill. Syndicate cleaners. How is a syndicate cleaner? Oh, chain gun guy. Oh, and there's also a big guy over there. Can't see what they got in the can't see what they got in the cage. Not sure if it'll be worth it or not. 19 and a 20 versus a 12. That's some pretty long odds. Oh! Damn! Do I want you? Okay, it looks like this is going to be another raid. This is going to be another run in, get it, and get out. See me, don't see me, don't see me. He saw me. Open, 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 open! Open! Tell to the get out of here. Oh, got killed. I should have pulled out a pal. I really should have pulled out a pal there. Good thing I'm not far from base. I did rescue the one that was in there, though. Jolt Hog Christ. It's you. You're cute. Alright. I rescued the guy that was in there, but I lost all my stuff, so I'm gonna have to go back and get my stuff. That's why I don't play on hardcore. Ending the game right there would have been very, very sad. How's it going, Sweeze? Look at all you guys. You're adorable. You're scared of me. You got every right to be scared of me. You're still adorable. Big mustaches. Oh shit, damn. Okay, so where's my stuff? Are you serious? My stuff is... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, now why couldn't it have gone like that last time? Why couldn't it have gone like that last time? Yeah, jerks. There you are. Ooh, a 19. Shit. Pretty sure I got the balls to capture you. But do I got the balls to come and damage you? That's the question. Get on him. Ooh, ouch, 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 okay. Whoa! 4%, not even close. Come on, buddy, you can get him down. Woo! You missed me. 17. Nope. Not yet. No, 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 no. I don't play that game. Ow. Took part of my shield down. Let's hit you with the water. $42. Oh, you bastard. 58. 74. Come on. Come on. Son of a bitch! This is going to be a lot harder now. Get in there. Son of a... Get in there. Stay in there. I'm going to put you away. We're going to end up killing him. Yes! Gotcha! Holy snap. That was a tough capture. Oh, the one killed the other. I saw you guys fighting over here. What the hell was that all about? That is a warm area. I ain't gonna do well over there. What are those? I ain't gonna do well in a hot area. This is hot. This is hot. Hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot. Get me out of the hot area. Okay. There's like a wall of hot that starts right there. Oh. Syndicate thugs. Sure. Shows Bugger she's boss. Good job. Good job. Drop them like they're hot. Did I get a horn? I did not get a horn. Hope to have got a horn from that. From the D-Toys when I got him. There's an egg there. I saw the egg. I'm not gonna pick up the egg. Got no place to put the egg. You do not have a horn. Doggo does not have a horn. No horns in this area. No horn in there. If not. Where am I gonna find a horn? I mean, the deer should have horns. I don't see any deer around here, though. But deer would have horns. Back up the base and go where the deer are, maybe. Somebody's hacking down a tree again. Or a rock. Somebody's breaking a tree or a rock. Oh, lift mug. Lift mugs, look, they're hacking down a tree. I leveled up. What did I open up? I got the fridge now. So that's good. Fridge is good to have. Also got the surfing saddle if I want it. It's an easier one to make, just need some pal fluid. I get some pal fluids off of most water types. Hmm. No, it's the next one. Ammo! And a steak. Do I have an ice guy here? I don't have an ice guy in the base yet. I do not. Gonna have to put an ice guy in the base though if I want to build a cooler box. Need some more ice organs for that. How about you don't melt yourself? Hmm. That'll get me ice organs. I think. Got enough of the flame organs. Oh, wait a minute. Here. There we go. Oh, and I have some ores as well. We put those in. Where are we here? Okay, we'll put that in here, and we'll put that in here, and we'll put that in here. I think that's it. Yeah, let's get some more. Oh, transport. Here. That'll give you something to do. Damn! I'll put the stone pit right beside the logging site. I'll put back in the branch over here. I'm gonna pick up all this crap first. I mean, I can't. I mean, overlaps. Not overlap with anything. Let's see, put it over here. Okay, whatever. All right, so you guys get to work on that. Need a couple more wooden chests. Hammer time, buddy. Alright, that should be good. So the way that Palworld works, and I probably should have mentioned this earlier, the way that Palworld works is as long as you've got the resource in your base, you can access it. So if I make this chest here just stone, I make this chest here just wood, and I have no other stone or wood chests, I turn off the stone and wood in these chests here. So we're going to turn off the wood in this one. We're going to turn off the stone in this one. We'll leave the ores and ingots. We'll turn off the stone. So take that out. Whoops. Okay, so that stuff goes in there. And we took all that out of here. Oh, we got to take the actual wood out. So if I do that now, bring all this down here. Now the only source of wood is going to be right at the wood source. The only source of stone is going to be right at the stone source. So traveling between the two of them, the pal will be able to stand here, grab, put in, grab, put in, grab, put in, grab, put in. It won't have to go all the way over the way over the place to collect the trees from like all over. Basically, won't have to run around and collect the trees from all over the place. It'll just be able to work right here. Now, that is assuming Mr. Liftmug here doesn't decide to go over and tear down these trees over here. And he decides to actually work in the field. So, if he decides he's going to be all over the place, then I can't do anything about it. Oh, that's right. You get gold coins. Mal picks up gold. I don't even know what a gold coin is considered. What is a gold coin considered? It's an other material. So how about over here we put other materials and other consumables. That kind of covers the medicals and coins. Put coins in there, put those in there. There we go. That shrinks that down even more. Oh, that's also another material. And the key's another consumable, but I keep the key on me. We have that for that. And what do I have for there? Look at that, we're down to one row in our inventory. Ain't gonna stay like that, but it's nice to see. Okay. What's our base upgrade looking like? We go to the next tier. Nice. Now we need a hot spring and 2 berry plantations. Jeepers, 2 berry plantations. Getting crazy on that. Need more wood for that, of course. And the hot spring probably needs wood too. Where's our relaxation hot spring? There it is. That needs wood, paldium, pal fluids, all kinds of stuff. So we're going to have to work on that. While we're at it, do we have somebody in here that would be good to add to our group? You are a ground type. I don't think I have a ground type. I'm going to swap you out for you. You are my electric type. However, I would love to get Jolt Hog grinded up. Grounded? I'd also like to get you. The twins. The twin crew. Alright. He's got a higher speed spin, which you can see is currently locked, which will actually get you more out of the ore. But for now, he's a good ore collector. He's good at ore collecting. So for this guy, we need Paldium fragments and Pal fluids. I know where to get both of those. Pal fluids come from water guys, and Paldium fragments come from just basically anything. So, the place we want to go is right here, and then we work our way to the beach. Start knocking on some heads. Knocking in some heads. Alright, so we start here, and then we head down to the beach. Which is kind of... That's the river, that's not the beach. But you know what, we do need to capture 30 guys, so a couple more land balls wouldn't hurt. Here's our 30. Ka-ching! Oh, depresso. Here, freeze. Oh, I'm starving. I need to get berries, which are right here. Berries. Oh, no, use them. Thank you. I'm gonna end up killing myself. Oh, are you attacking who crates too? You just pissed off at everybody over here. Oh my gosh. Jolty. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing? I gotta ask. He's getting pissy at everybody. Ah, fluids. Really should make the bow. It'd make targeting these guys a lot easier. I could shoot from way back and they'd Oh, you dropped sloths. Nice. Good thing we need is Paldium, which is right there. Wasn't sure how much Paldium. This pops up and says make a Fox Parks harness. I think it should say make any harness. It should be fine to make any harness or any saddle. It shouldn't be just Fox Parks, because not everybody uses Fox Parks. I get what you're saying, but that's a waste of a point. Because I got to use a point to get that. If they're going to do that, they should at least give it to you. Oh, buddy, we gotta find more water. There are a lot of water types here, but they're in the water. Oh, look at you guys. Thank you for the pal fluids. The penguins are pretty good. They're a water and an ice type, so they do fairly well. You kind of have to watch what you take them up against, though, because you can have some double trouble there. They're good and they're not good at the same time. Let's get these T-fonts. Come on, buddy. Where do you think you're going? Don't think so. You're sticking around. Get him, Jolty. We need pal fluids. There you go. Now there are pals that you can put in the ranch to get pal fluids. I just do not have any of those. So this is the way I got to get pal fluids. Let's head back over here, and oh, there's our horn. There, we got a horn. There's more horn. Nice. Okay. We needed the horn, and we got the horn. Fast travel back to base. Uh-oh. That sounded like raid noises. We have a raid incoming? No. Okay. Oh, shit. An asteroid just struck nearby. Or meteorite, I should say. How come I'm not seeing anything, though? It literally landed right there. Oh, because it shows it landed further down. Oh, there it is. Okay. This can be tricky because there could be some very high level guys near that. So this could be a very touchy thing. Oh, I need ingots. Okay, so let's make your harness. Do I want to make his harness or do I want to make his harness? Dagnabbit. I have to make his harness. So let's do that one first, I guess. Because that's the quest. Fuck Sparks. And these are kind of fun because they don't actually go on the critter. They go into your partner inventory, basically. Alright, let's make the serpent. I don't even have serpent with me anymore, though. Ah, shit. You know what? Let's do it anyway. Let's do it anyway. Servant, I'll swap him out. I will swap him out. So he's a part of my crew again. He was actually pretty good. Serpent had some pretty good attacks. His water shot was really good. Okay, so we got a serpent saddle. Alright, so we'll bring in serpent instead of the deer. What kind of work ethic do you use? Who creates? Who creates doesn't do anything. Just does gathering. Lambell's going to spend all her time over in the thing. Mao is over in the thing as well. I really need to be able to turn them off. You know, if we're going to have somebody over the thing, let's at least get something over there that'll be of use. You can help carry shit around. Okay. Alright, Serpent, let's go. Ah, shit, we're missing a bed. I'm gonna build some beds before we go. Okay, I think you're getting in my way, buddy. Oh, you're not gonna let me build that close to the wall now. You bugger. Alright. We're that close to each other anymore. Jeez. The hell? I guess that gap's the same. Okay. It's definitely farther away from the wall, though. Alright. Everybody's got a bed again. Okay. I don't actually see anything at that meteorite, but that doesn't mean anything is not there. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I figured they were going to spawn in. The hell are you guys? Oh, they're only 15. Okay. But they're still a pain in the ass. Look at the damage they're doing. If I can catch one of you pricks. Ooh, I got one. Nice. Can't send information and convert it into energy. What? Weird. Alright, buddy. Let's chop this sucker up. Oh, defeat or capture chill, it's my next goal. Alright. I don't know if I'm quite up for that yet, but... well, we're level 14, we should be alright. Chillit is my bestie. How many fragments we got in this meteor? Ah, there we go. Okay. It was almost done. But you're fast on water. Chillit is very fast on water. Are you fast on water? You are. Look at you go. Oh, and you don't use up any stamina on water. At all. Oh, dear fuck. Hello, no. We're gonna say no, hell no to that for now. Oh god. I'm pissing everything off. Just want the lift mug. I just want the lift mug. And I will leave you alone. That's a lift mug. Eesh. There's a lift mug. Okay. And we're gonna jumpy jump our ass up to the roof. Hopefully. Whee! Oh, there's a syndicate base there. Woo! Where's home? Home is over there. Oh shit. You know what? Get fucked. Pew pew. On our way up the hill. Oh, well, here we go. Get him, buddy. Just kicking ass. Make sure everybody's all fed. Alright. Ugh, please tell me I've leveled up. Oh, good, I have the monitoring stand now. Thank fuck. That is something that is really needed. Let's build the monitoring stand. I like to build it as if I'm using it as a monitoring stand, so I kind of like to put it on the edge like this. There we go. Now, let's get the hell in here. Fixed assignments. Logging site. Stone pit. You. Ranch. Yeah, 2 of you. Oops. Oh, Lamball must be busy. Oh yeah, busy eating. Okay, actually, now that I have my stuff, I don't need to. Okay, let's. We're gonna reorganize you guys. You come out. You go in. And no, V. You are not allowed to go in there. You're allowed to do everything else. You're just not allowed to go in there. Okay, and as for Liftmont, you are allowed to do everything. Daydrum, you are allowed to do everything. Lamball, you are allowed to do everything. T-Font, you are allowed to do everything. Depresso is allowed to do everything. Flambell is allowed to do everything except go into the branch. Sparkit is allowed to do everything. Okay. That'll get little Flambell over here doing what she's supposed to be doing at the fire. Okay, I need more ingots for that. She's working on ingots. Is it done? Oh boy. That should be our 20, actually. We should be able to get our cooler in here. Good job. So here's our cooler box. Just gonna put it right here, maybe. I want it away from the fire, but not in a totally inconvenient location. Okay, so this is where ingredients will go. This is where food will go. So, like, say this stuff that's not cooked, it will not go in here. It'll go in here. Now, the problem is we don't have enough pals. So we need a hot spring and a berry plantation. I don't think we can build either. Nope. And oh, we can build a berry plantation. So let's build a second one of those. We'll put it along in line with the first one here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, and we are going to need what are you up to? We are going to need a cooling person. We're going to need a slot for a cooling person. So the question is, who do we take out? Put in a cooling person. I guess we gotta take you out. Even though you're doing very well right now. We gotta take you out. We need someone to keep the fridge running. Put you back in after we get another slot open. There you go. Craft them a couple lamb ball kebabs. Now we'll craft them some berries. Alright. And just like that, there we go. Okay. Oh, I feel that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we're going to go take on Chillet as they're requesting we do. So that'll be something. We're gonna try to capture him, of course, because Chillet again is one of my favorites. So I would like to capture him, if at all possible. And if not possible, well, we'll just deal with that when the time comes. Couple of lights in the house here. Okay. So that'll be it for this episode. Episode 2. We've got our house nicely established now. Little base. And we've got some pals working at it. And we're moving along. We're moving along in our mission. So, until next time, this is Jodian, signing off and getting out of here. I will see you next time. Bye-bye now. Have a good one.